tuned in to episode 116 of the Goodfellas podcast. It's your boy G5 Jeff TV, aka G5, aka 5, aka the Guru. Got my main man here with me, VP Shane. What is going on, good brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just want to say big shout out to DR Sports and Robbie from AFTV, bro. Thank you for having me, making me represent G5 TV on such a big platform, man. That opportunity isn't given to most people, but he tagged Jeff in everything. He didn't have to do that as well. So respect, full on respect for rolling out the red carpet for us and me specifically on behalf of Jeff. So I respect that, man.
Big shout out to them, man. Big shout out, man. I got my big bro with me, man. BoxingFirstVlog, aka the General, aka Blunt, aka Blunt Bayless, aka Mr. 1K. What's going on, big bro?
Man, I'm upset, man. I had a 10-fight parlay in this weekend, and I was off by one fight, bro. But other than that, I'm trying to be in good spirit. So what's happening with you, though?
Everything
what fight
cool,
was
bro.
Up? What fight was up?
That Warren fight, man. He fought Francisco. What's the boy name? He got the Pedroza, and lost this dude, bro. I'm like, this dude had no power. It was a terrible fight, bro. He shouldn't have lost that fight. I don't know what he was on, man. He might have been getting his rest or something. He was out there looking like Figueroa.
We'll get to that in a minute, man. But got some family in the building already, man. Brenda Jackson in the building said salute, man. Salute to you, bro. He said I thought Usyk would win.
You could have never thought that. You didn't pick it on the league, bro. I don't want to see predictions on the comment section.
Hey, Brennan, you gotta get in the league, bro. You've been around for too long, man. Come on, bro. Come on. Adrian in the building, definite family in the building, man. Said, what's up, fellas? What's going on with you, bro?
Shout out to Adrian as well. Shout out to Adrian. I did see your pick in the fantasy.
Yeah, big shout out to Adrian, man. Always looking out for the cookout. Brendan Smith and my odd feeling was right. I said something weird was going to happen in the fight. I didn't know it was going to happen after the fight, but we'll get to that.
Just a quick note on the prediction league. This is to both of you two, Jeff and Blunt, bro. Blunt especially, bro. You haven't even signed up to the side pot yet, bro. What's going on? What's going on?
Man, ain't nobody jumping in.
No,
yeah, I got you. You ain't saying nothing. What you need,
bro? We've already got. There's people in there that's like, far there's 5 people that's put money up. So shout out to those 5 people that's put money up.
I'm gonna drop mine right after the live over. So
I got $2 right now.
Ooh, I will throw that in the pot.
No, did this nigga say $2?
Yo,
I got you, bro. It's all good.
Yo, and they all dimes too. He walking around in the house.
You know, bro, don't play with me. I got a Crown Royal bag with $50 in coins in this motherfucker right now, nigga. Better stop playing.
Yo, this guy sounded like Rudolph when he's walking around, bro.
Yo, that's funny.
I keep my extra clips in that bag. So,
Hey, man. Listen, we had so much boxing going on over the weekend, man. It was an absolute great weekend of fights, man. AJ Usyk didn't disappoint as far as I was concerned.
The entire card was good.
The entire card was fire. Zhang, Big Bang Zhang and Hrgovic, we got to talk about that. We also had Lipinets, Figueroa. Oh, man. There's just so much boxing, man. Like, where do y'all want to start? Y'all just want to get right to it? Y'all just want to get right into AJ? Let's get right into it, man. AJ Usyk, man. Usyk won a split decision, which is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But it's so much to uncover. So I guess, Vlog, I'm gonna go to you first. What was your thoughts on the fight? How did you score it? Just give me, just run with it, bro.
Easy fight to score, easy fight to break down. Whether you like the Usyk's movement and jab, or you like the AJ's come forward and his body shots. It's easy fight to call. Pretty much even fight throughout. To me, you know what I mean? Each fighter had their moments. But I think Usyk won it with the championship rounds.
Facts. That's a fact. I mean, the last three rounds really sealed it. I thought it was real close after 9. I thought it was around about 5-4 to Usyk. And I felt like after the 9th round, that was a big round for AJ. You would have thought that he would have probably piled on the pressure in the championship rounds, knowing that in the first fight, the championship rounds, he lost. But Usyk just won all 4 rounds. You won all 3 rounds of the last 3 rounds, and he won it in the championship rounds, just like Blunt said. For me, I thought it was an amazing fight for us as hardcore boxing fans, you know, because me, Blunt, Jeff, we break down fights weekly. You know, every week we break down the fight, and I feel like for us, I'm rarely impressed by a performance because majority of the time I can see things coming, and we all kind of called how the fight will go in terms of styles and what to expect. But I do feel like AJ did show me, Blunt, I don't want to speak for those guys, but he did show us stuff that he didn't show us in the first fight that we didn't expect. One of that is definitely heart, you know. He showed the heart that I've been lacking. Jeff said his heart was in the lost and found for the last few fights. He definitely found it for this fight. So credit for him for that. I also thought he battled well. He tried real hard whilst he didn't have the skills to keep up with Usyk. You know, his overall effort. And you can actually clearly see he wanted to win. You know, that you got to give him credit for that as well. But Usyk's just too skilled for him, and he had his number that night.
Yeah, man.
Let me, before you go, Jeff, I don't know that Usyk is too skilled for him. I think AJ's catching up in the real skill department in boxing. And I'm going to give Robert Garcia his flowers.
Facts.
If he didn't do anything with AJ, he got that body attack cracking. They didn't work on foot position, you know what I mean, coming behind your feet. He was throwing before his feet actually got there.
I was saying that.
He was standing wide for defense instead of actually leaving. So you kind of taking yourself out of defensive movement position also. So a little subtleties, but Hart definitely. Shane, kudos on the Hart call. He brought that to the table for sure. Go ahead, Jeff. My bad.
No, you're good. I think that's the main thing that he brought to the table. And he just looked comfortable in there. He wasn't discouraged. And we talked about that pre-fight. I'm still up in the air on how much effect Robert Garcia had. I probably gotta sleep on that, to be honest with you.
His in-fight, I know why you're saying that, because in-fight his instructions were terrible. Telling him that he's up in the cards and stuff, that was terrible. But if you actually look at how AJ prepared, there was improvements. You know, Blunt is thinking on the same level as me. I saw the same thing. His feet wasn't improved, but he definitely loaded up on a body attack. And what he done well, I think we all can agree, is his guard was much tighter and his chin was down. Normally you see AJ's chin in the sky, he gets caught with shots and he's all over the place. He kept his chin down and his hands real close to his head, and he caught some shots. He got caught with some shots as well, but I've never seen his defense as solid as I did in that fight. Even though he got hit with shots, he was still much more. You can see that he's been working on his game, you know.
His chin being tucked, that's something that he should have been doing years ago. And it's crazy because we have to give credit for that because he's been doing it the wrong way for so long.
Facts.
You know what I
you
mean?
Can clearly see improvement.
And I want to give a shout out to Padman McGriff, man. Big shout out to Coach. Me and him was texting during the fight, man, and he was basically telling me, and I want to get y'all opinion on this too. He was basically saying that he felt like AJ's hands was too close to his face because, number one, he said if you get your hands out there, you're closer to the target. You get to the target a little quicker, and he feels like you can respond to shots a little bit better. You can catch a little better if you don't have them as close to your face. Your vision's a little bit better. Like, what y'all think about that?
I love Coach, but he understands fighters. So I think when he knows the difference between us as Americans and our fluidity in the boxing ring compared to maybe others from the other side, they may be not as fluid as we are. AJ had his hands in the right position for him to not be a head mover, a guy that's cat quick in reaction. So your
What did
hands
I
need to
say,
be in
Jeff?
the safest place.
This is how I know, bro. This is a boxing. We all think that we all know about boxing. Jeff, what did I say to you earlier today? Did I not say the exact same thing Blunt just said?
Yeah.
The reason why he kept his hands close to his head, and I understand where Padman's coming from, but when you're not fluid with your head movement and it's not an instinct, it's still quite systematic and choreographed with your head movement. You're not doing it fluid like a Boots will do it or like a Floyd will do it. You have to keep your hands up. You can't keep your hands away because your head movement isn't fluid enough. And I said the exact same thing Blunt said earlier today. Exact same thing. So this is how you know we're on the same frequency right now, Blunt.
Yeah.
I'm seeing what you're seeing, bro.
Yeah, and that's
me, baby.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it's certain instructions like that usually comes with another action or another skill set that has to come along with it. You know, when your head is stiff and you don't do side to side movement, when your hands is out here, you're gonna eat more shots, because when your hands is out here, whatever you can catch, you got slip.
Yeah.
If he's not slipping, then he's a statue. Like, he's gonna get caught. So I guess to respond to Padman, it's unless AJ was giving you head movement as well, which he gave you very stiff movement. He did this. He tried. It's just it didn't extend too far. It was going like this. It looked like he was just doing a shoulder bounce, but his head wasn't moving. If you watch the fight, his shoulders was doing this, but his head was staying the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it just, that instruction comes with another set of instructions in order for that to work. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like AJ fought well. I thought he just, more so than anything, I thought he just fought with heart. Like, he just went in there and was just like, yo, I'm just gonna let him go. And I think his gas tank failed him late in the fight. I did think he got discouraged from 10 to 12.
I disagree with you. I disagree with you on the gas tank, Jeff, because he had a lot of wind after the fight. So I'm not sure if his gas tank was really on empty. I mean,
hey, listen. That's a Tesla right there. He went to the charger right after the fight, man, and you know, he just went bug wild, man. But let's get into that, man.
Let's go through the comments because there's a few.
Oh yeah. Let's go through the comments.
We were on live. We're just talking. We got a few people in the comments, man.
Yeah, Brendan Smith. He said, "And my eye feeling was right." Yeah, mine too. Brendan, he said, "I ain't been on the tube in a minute. I gotta get on there." I put the website in the chat, bro. He said, "I still got AJ beating Wilder even more convincingly now." Interesting.
That's interesting.
Brendan Smith, Brendan Jackson, he said I had a 9-3 Usyk. Brendan said he had an 8-4 Usyk.
I had an 8-4 as well. What's so funny?
That y'all guys don't give no credit to body work, bro.
How did you have
it? How'd you have it?
I had it 115, 113.
Bro, you had it one round off. You act like you had a crazy ass scorecard or something. You had one round off.
These niggas say 8-4.
That's the next scorecard up, bro.
You had it 7-5. I had it 8-4.
We off one round, bro.
It sound wider. It sound wider when you ain't on the same track as me. You ain't over there. We ain't on the same track.
Yeah, that's funny. Brendan said, definitely stop being competitive in the 10th. Yeah, 10, 11, 12. Usyk just went beast mode. He said, I got ground floor tickets for the Wilder fight and Plant. Brennan, I want to ask you a question. How much was the ground floor, if you don't mind me asking? If you don't want to get the exact amount, can you give me a range? Davidian, what is going on, good brother? He said, hey, what's good, my boxing brothers? Great content. Davidian, bro. G5JeffTV.com, man. You got to join the fantasy league, man. We need you, bro. It's free. It's absolutely free. Cash prizes and all, bro. Brennan, he said, AJ didn't do enough for me. Wrong game plan. AJ may still be learning, but he had years to learn.
No, I disagree with that. I can't say he had the wrong game plan because My question will be to you, Brennan Smith. What is the right game plan? That will be, because I've heard many people try and attempt to criticize AJ's performance and how he should have approached the fight. My issue is, what is the right game plan? Because to me,
can I tell you?
Go ahead.
It's simple. He had him, I wouldn't say extra hurt, but he had him where he could have really teed off. But his accuracy is terrible. So once he lands a shot, he's not real eager to go back in there and kind of combinate to find the kill shot in that combination. If he feels like it's good.
Now I was gonna say the issue with that is you said it earlier in the fight, bro. I mean in the live, sorry. He doesn't have the footwork, the foot placement, specifically foot placement to sustain attacks. If you look at someone like Errol Spence, who's very flat-footed as well, but because he has foot placement, after he finishes a combination, if someone pivots out or leaves, he can step to close that distance. AJ doesn't have that footwork. We all knew that before the fight. We all knew that before the fight, and that wasn't going to change in one camp. So with you being equipped with what you have, what is actually the game plan? We can't give this guy attributes you don't have. We can't give Amir Khan a chin if you don't have a chin. We can't give someone attributes that he doesn't have. He doesn't have foot placement to keep up with Usyk.
Let me add this as well. Like, I've seen a lot of people just on Twitter, Instagram, and it's just as simple as like, go to the body, go to the body, go to the body. Yeah, but he went through a whole process in the 9th round to get him in that range to go to the body, and nobody mentions it. To be honest with you, the reason he was able to get off the way he got off in the 9th round, he did away with the jab. He did away with the left jab, right? He gave him all hooks. So when he was coming in with the hooks, he was stepping in. He was getting closer. Every time. So he would throw maybe 2 hooks, and then he's right in range, and then he just started digging. He should have did away. The only thing I would have changed for AJ, and he still would have lost. I want to make that clear. He still would have lost, even with him doing this. He should have did away with the left jab, and he should have added that lead slapping left hook. That would have got him in better positions to go to the body. That's the only thing I think he could have did different to give him more success offensively.
And we all can agree that after round 9, after you put that beating on that boy in that round, you gotta get off you gotta get out of the corner first, bro. You can't let Usyk off his stool first. You can't get Usyk off his stool first, bro.
Man, he's supposed to run across that ring, bro. He's supposed to run across that ring, bro.
And go get him.
I'm not lying. I thought he was gonna come out for the kill in the 10th. And then I'm like looking
like this, bro, like he was in Compton just drinking a 40 ounce, bro. I'm thinking, go get this dude, bro. You ain't got much round left, bro.
Yo, and the thing about it, yo, that's crazy. And people joke around about the stuff that he was doing after the fight. To be honest with you, I'm like, that type of anger is what he actually needed in this fight, because I'm like, adrenaline can take you. He needed that adrenaline. That adrenaline he showed after the fight. He needed that 10, 11, and 12.
Literally.
He needed that 10, 11, and 12.
Can I tell you something, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
I think that was Eddie Hearn, bro. Eddie Hearn had to tell that dude, bro, you gotta keep yourself marketable, bro. I need you to grab that mic, bro.
I'm not giving Eddie Hearn that much credit. I ain't giving Eddie Hearn that much credit. No, bro. I ain't telling him Eddie Hearn gave him a script. I'm just saying Eddie Hearn was like, yo, bro, you gotta say something. You gotta speak up about what happened tonight. Like, other than, it was a good fight.
The thing with AJ, which was interesting for
Eddie Hearn is the version of my guru. These dudes are the minute and market that to the 1000th percentile, bro. So I'm giving Eddie Hearn that credit to be like, yo, we can scrape something out of this loss.
Not that quick.
Not that quick. I think the only reason why I disagree, I hear what you're saying, is because after the fight, Eddie Hearn was in tears, bro. I don't even think he was thinking. Yeah, he was literally in tears, bro.
He was
Like
hurt.
he wasn't even thinking logical. There's multiple interviews.
Bro, do you understand something about these people? They have contingency plans for everything, bro. So
You
everything is
thinking
spontaneous.
contingency at that point? You ain't. He's a human being, bro.
Bro, they think no, hold up. Listen to me, bro. They think contingency before the contract was even signed. They think it contingency. That's the way. Yeah. So. All right. Okay. So the powers that be don't move like that.
Of course,
the powers that be don't think
exactly like that. But
exactly. That's all I'm saying.
But he was so you giving him a lot of credit, bro. I put it to you like this:
it's not just him. It's not him. Let's just say Maxwell.
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm saying I'm not giving him that much credit because I'm like, if he's capable of doing that, then he's smart enough to not put Canelo in against Bill. I'm not giving him that credit, bro. He ain't that smart. He ain't that smart.
Thing is, bro, he lost a hell of a bag when AJ lost that fight, because AJ losing that fight means there's no Fury money on the table no more.
Yeah.
If he was smart enough to do that, he would have just relinquished the WBO, bro.
And we said he should have did that 2 years ago.
And I hear people say, "Oh, that means he's ducking. That means he's ducking."
No, it's not.
This is boxing. It's about the narrative that you can portray. Canelo had the whole entire world believing that he didn't duck Andrade and he went to chase bigger achievements at higher weight classes. Everybody in the entire sport would have said, if he fought Fury instead of Usyk, they would have all said Fury's a better opponent anyway. That's what everybody would have said. Everybody would have said that.
Eddie Hearn make dumbass moves, man. I ain't giving him that credit. He make dumbass moves. And I love Eddie Hearn energy, man, but he needs someone with some boxing knowledge to actually pull the strings for him, and he could just play the camera. You know what I mean? He does his best playing the camera, but actual like boxing decisions, he makes horrible decisions, man.
Like the one he's about to make with Eubank and Ben, bro. That's
horrible. Even though the money right, horrible. Ben may never be the same after this fight. For sure.
Shit, Eubank may never be the same. You got this dude on some going thinner shit, bro. Like what the fuck?
It's bad all the way around. Hey man, the Block Mike Cop, man. L-Dub the plug in the building, man. Big shout out to Dub, man.
L-Dub, why was Anatoly not in the corner for Usyk?
Yeah, can you answer that for us? Because that's crazy. Because basically, Usyk just won a rematch without his main guy in the corner, and ain't nobody talking about it. It's crazy.
I'm like, why was Anatoly not in the corner? He was in the corner for the first fight.
Yeah. L-Dub said Lipinets is in line for a title shot, just like AB was before he pulled. I had to bring that up. Yeah. Facts. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that in a minute too. We definitely got to talk about that. Adrian says same as vlog. I had a 115, 113. No, respectable scorecard. I had 7-5, 8-4. I'm cool with either one. DM3, my God, DM3, man. Hey, DM3, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, you're pretty good. You pretty good doing the videos, bro. You pretty good with it, bro. Need to get on camera. Said, what's up, family? I told you I wasn't going nowhere, even though he lost. I think he did well, but Usyk was too much. Usyk was the better fighter. DM3. Listen. For someone that wanted Usyk to win, your breakdown was pretty good. Like, it was just everything had to go right for him. And it wasn't really like AJ's garbage or anything like that. It's really just a credit to Usyk and it's a credit to his style. And that's really what it was. AJ probably would have beat a lot of heavyweights Saturday.
In that performance, definitely.
He'd have beat a lot of heavyweights Saturday with that performance. Actually, there's a lot of heavyweights. If he would have did what he did to a lot of heavyweights in round 9, they get stopped. Actually, Usyk legs got him out of round 9. Usyk legs got him out of round 9.
We really got to start looking at how durable this dude is, bro. Because this dude got hit with some big shots in that fight, and he didn't take a knee. He didn't drop none of that. None of that.
His legs got him out of that round, man. But DM3, big shout out to you, man.
And
Go
before we
subscribe to
go to
DM3 ENT.
before we go to the next topic, and once we get through all of these comments, I do want to talk about what you guys think of Usyk versus Fury, but let's get through these comments.
Okay. DM3, he said, you all know if it was somebody else, AJ would have won. Usyk is just that good. No, I just said that. Just said that, man. And I didn't even read that before I said it. We just thinking of like one of my favorite guys, one of my favorite channels out here, man. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and more, man. Says salute my brothers, man. Big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to you on the second interview with Tim Witherspoon, man. The joint was fire. You know what I mean? You're just doing great work, man. Salute to you, man. For sure. DM3 said you gotta realize AJ a regular dude just like us. He got feelings and emotions. He's not a robot.
Of course.
Yeah. Like my thing is this. Like, I'd rather see that than him be smiling and taking pictures and shit after he got beat. I'd rather see him pissed off and throwing shit around because you can tell after the fight, you can tell that he was so fixed on winning in this fight that he was damn near obsessed with it. Someone obsessed reacts like that. Like you ever see the crazy dude that lose the chick that he obsessed to and they just start throwing shit around? That was AJ. Like he was obsessed.
Outlandish things. He reacted purely and simply of emotion. And that was what you saw.
Yeah, facts. So I ain't had a problem with it, man. Brennan, he said 250 for ground floor seats altogether. That's not bad, bro. Was that one ticket or two? Was that one or two, bro? Anthony Jones in the building. Big shout out to Anthony Jones. Said Eubank gonna triple G Kell Brook Connor. He could, man. I don't like the fight, man. Like it's bad for both guys, and I'm like, it's enough money to where they should have got more favorable matchups with guys their size, and they probably could have ended up getting close to the same money. Like they probably would have had to fight 2-3 times, but it's very risky for both guys, man. I really don't. I don't like the fight on period. Weight, paper, the matchup, the style. I don't like none of it. Like nothing about that fight intrigues me at all, man. Bruce said, "Thanks for the kind words, man. Nah, you family for sure. Pennant, what's going on? Say Anthony Joshua will be all right. He can come back. Yeah, I think AJ will be fine. I think he'll be fine. You gotta be strategic with AJ. You can't just throw him in with anybody. And if he's gonna stick with Robert Garcia, stick with him. Because when you bouncing from trainer to trainer to trainer each fight, you can't solidify anything in terms of your skill set and your strategy. It takes 3 training camps to get right. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do that, kind of similar to what Ryan Garcia doing with Joe Goosen. This is second fight with Joe Goosen. Now we're gonna see a third fight.
He's got to take fights as well. That actually improve his overall game. You know, and his work with Robert Garcia.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, like so said, now that you say that, let me jump in. What do y'all feel? Do y'all feel like Robert Garcia should have an input on the next fight? And speaking of that next fight, is Helena's too deep for Wilder coming off back-to-back losses? So should the trainer have input?
Not at all. Personally,
that's no to both.
So, in my opinion, no, I don't think Hellenius is too deep. I actually think Hellenius is the perfect opponent.
Mm-hmm.
Because for one, you're comfortable with him. You sparred multiple rounds with him, so you don't have to worry that much about the lights and the cameras. You know, it's just in your mind, it's gonna calm Wilder down, and then stylistically, Robert Hellenius is straight up and down. So whilst he can box, anybody that gets hit with that Wilder right hand is out. We've seen Gerald Washington knock out Robert Hellenius. We've seen Johan Dubois knock out Hellenius. So he is someone who can be hit. In terms of AJ and whether Robert Garcia is the right person, I would personally say Robert Garcia, if you're going to stick with him, as Jeff said, maybe this is the coach you're going to go with for the rest of your career or for the foreseeable future. And yes, he should have input on who you fight. I would personally say I would look at someone like a Dylan White, maybe, I don't know, someone like a Dylan White, potentially, who else is there that he could fight? I don't even know. Otto Wallin, maybe.
I'll stay away from Walling. I'll stay away from Walling. Nah, that's that southpaw style. Give him Zhang, man. Give him Zhang. Zhang deserved a shot. Give him Zhang. Give him Big Bang. That's vlog guy. Give him Big Bang Zhang.
I was thinking about would Eddie Hearn do anything with any of them PC heavyweights?
He could pay them to come over. He could pay them to come over. If he want to get
maybe Andy Ruiz free.
He could do with Andy Ruiz 3. Really outside of that, there's really nobody else to really pull really from out of the PBC.
Sanchez.
Too much. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Too much risk.
I'm just saying. You said.
Oh no! I hear you.
He's a highly ranked heavyweight right now. He's inside the top 10. So
it won't sell. For one,
I'm just asking a question. I ain't saying it was right. I'm just asking a question.
No, I get you.
So y'all could be right.
Yeah. With Sanchez, he's a highly ranked opponent, but he won't sell. You need someone who's going to give you that commercial value as well. AJ's on 30-40 million a year. Sorry. Yeah, Sanchez fight is not going to improve the ratings, bro.
Yeah, a vlog. I do think Wilder's in a perfect matchup. You know what I'm saying? Not even because of the sparring or whatever. I mean, that's a part of it, but like he gives a false sense of like how good he actually is, because the last time we seen him, he was fighting Kalnacki, and it's just that's a perfect matchup for him. So because of what he did to Kalnacki, I think people are rating his skill set, I think, a little higher than what it actually is. So he's coming in on a high right now, but I think he just had the perfect opponent in front of him that made him look better than what he actually is. So I think it's a really, really good matchup for Wilder. I think he's
okay. Hold up. Can we say the same thing about Tyson Fury? Was he on any barn burn run that made him this pound for pound guy? Or was it what he was able to do against Deontay Wilder that catapulted him?
No, the thing is, Fury's always had the skills. We saw it against Klitschko. So does
Helenius. So does Robert Helenius. He's a very skilled guy.
Yeah, but it's two
not
different.
Saying he.
I'm just going off of your example. Fury and Wilder. Like Fury wasn't styling on Wilder. Like outside the second fight, like Fury struggled. Like, he really struggled in the first fight. He really struggled in the third fight. And Wilder had his opportunities to get him up out of there. So it's a completely different dynamic comparing that to, the Helenius Kalnacki situation. Like both of them fights really wasn't competitive. It made Helenius look like his skills was like here. You know what I'm saying? Because Adam Kalnacki is one of the worst defensive fighters in the sport. That's what I mean by that. So I just didn't agree with the comparison. I hear what you're saying.
Okay, hold up. No cap. I love my peoples, but Deontay Wilder is no Sugar Ray Leonard when it comes to defense his goddamn self. So I think with the scenario of both of them showing improvement with off of one person, that elevates them. So I can see why people have elevated Helenius just based off his product, based off what you've done inside the ring. We can't blame the opponent for not being better at this or better at that. That's not his fault.
To me, Robert Helenius got the right opponent. That's what it was. It was just good matchmaking. Because I saw this guy get knocked out by Gerald Washington, knocked out by Yohan Dubois. This guy is not an elite fighter. He's far from. Wilder is an elite fighter. And when punch lands, it's over.
And I like Helenius. I don't want to come off like I don't like Helenius. He is a skilled heavyweight. He's a skilled heavyweight.
I gotta argue with you. I gotta argue with little bro, man. You keep saying my dude is an elite fighter, bro. Elite fighters don't have old dope fiend nemesis.
What do you mean?
Ain't nobody
he
beat
has
that
a
dope
nemesis.
fiend, by the way. Ain't nobody beat that dope fiend, by the way.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody beat him.
Again, doesn't make even more reason that Deontay Wilder is not elite, because nobody was able to beat this dope fiend, and he couldn't even beat him. And he the best person he supposedly fought.
Because he's that skilled.
He's
Because he's that skilled.
Yeah, he got.
Bro, he okay, bro. He's not that skilled, bro. Y'all doing too much, bro. He can fight for a big dude, bro. That's not saying this dude is super skilled, bro. If you that skilled, then why are you struggling with Deontay Wilder then?
Because
why are people saying that?
He's an elite puncher.
He's an elite
puncher. That's it. That's my argument with you. Bro, that's an elite puncher from elite fighter are two different things.
But that's
my argument.
But you can have elite. You can have elite skill and fight like shit because you can't perform under them lights. You can have limited skill and have an equalizer, and you can perform under them lights, and you're considered an elite fighter. That's why Wilder's considered an elite fighter, because he performed under them lights, and he got an equalizer that nobody can check. Fury's just the only dude that could. Fury's the only one that got up. He's the only one that got up.
Let's keep it real, bro. Ortiz ticks more boxes from a skills perspective than Wilder. Let's keep it real. He does, but he got knocked out twice. So why is someone who's more skilled than me knocking me out? Purely and simply because he has that equalizer. Fury, I agree with everything you're saying. Fury isn't that elite. He's got great dimensions. He is elite. He's not that skilled. Sorry, he's got great dimensions, and he takes advantage of his size, his height, and his reach. When you look at the X's and O's and the technicals of boxing, he's not that great. Like he just fights real good. He fights real great. He fights.
Does a lot of OG tactics in the ring. A lot of that Bernard Hopkins style stuff.
None of that. Hellenius is none of that. All Hellenius got, he's got a good jab, he's got good power, and he can move a bit from time to time.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm going in this fight 50-50.
Okay, let's put a little bet on it, bro.
I said 50-50. I didn't say I'm going with Hellenius. I'm just telling you, your boy is not. It's not going to be no 1-round KO.
I give you 3-1 odds, bro.
I wouldn't put no money on. Okay, go ahead. 3-1. Man, goddamn shit. All right, give me I need 5 rounds. If he make it 5 rounds, I need something. I need something.
Is that the bet?
Yeah, I gotta have something.
Hold on.
I
gotta have something.
What kind of 50-50 has to go past 5?
Hold on.
This a betting. My betting and how I'm analyzing the fight is 2 different things. I'm gonna lay my money one way, but I might just be looking at the X's and O's another way.
Bro, a regular dude not getting Hellenius up out of there in less than 6. Like, it does take a upper level dude to get him up out of there.
Okay, well, we saying Wilder's elite. So Wilder's elite, right? Can I get it? Can I get 5?
What, 5 rounds? That he's gonna knock Hellenius out within 5.
Yeah. If y'all betting on Wilder, can I get the 5 rounds? And I don't need no 3-1. That's a straight up.
I'm not sure.
That's a straight up bet.
Let me sleep on that.
This ain't no. Hold up. One question though. One question. This ain't no championship style fight, no eliminator or nothing. So it's 10 rounds or is it 12?
No, it's gonna be 12. It's gonna be 12.
So some type of eliminator or something.
Yeah, anything with high significance, they're gonna put it 12.
Isn't it for the WBC interim or something like that?
Yeah, something WBC got something to do with it.
Okay, that's all I'm at. So I need that 5 then. I need that 5.
So you're okay. So the bet is Hellenius is gonna last more than 5 rounds. Is that the bet?
That's the bet. Hellenius will be standing at the end of 5.
I got 50 for you.
Bet. Where my 50 at? Right here.
Get him,
my 50 right here. It'll be on the site. My 50 right here. So don't worry about it. I don't do the credit card thing, but I got to for you, Shane. Because you international. Don't send my money in no yen.
Yo, he said yen.
Bro, I'll send it to you in Jamaican dollars, bro.
Man, that shit. Bro, my pops said send him a dub, man. He living like a king for the weekend, nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is you down there eating, bro? A dub can't last me one sitting. Like, damn,
Right.
shit. I need to move to Jamaica.
That's a fact. Brendan Smith said one. It was 207 plus tax. Okay, it was basically 250 for one ticket. All right, so it's basically 500 if you're going with somebody. Okay. Andre Southgate, salute all here listening. Andre Southgate, big shout out to you, bro. Pennant said Anthony Joshua should add Floyd Mayweather as his boxing trainer. I'm gonna say this on behalf of everyone. Hell no. And we gonna move on. Bruce, Andre, Bruce, DM3. AJ deserves to fight some tomato cans. He always has hard fights. Give him some easy fight. He's still the cash flow. So, DM3, let me
thank you, DM3. Thank you. That's what I was leading to with Robert Garcia having some input. That way, what Shane said, I can work on some of the stuff that we've been working on.
Yeah,
or he can work on some of the stuff.
So you know what, DM3, we're gonna piggyback off your question and we're gonna pitch it around the board. Vlog, give me 3 opponents that will be a good fit for AJ coming back to where he can work on some of those skills, bro.
Michael Coffey.
Okay.
Maybe even an F.Ed Jagba. Fight sellable. You got to do it with power, blah, 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 all of that. Third name, I was going to say Test. Like, if I feel like Wilder jumping in the deep end, AJ jumping the deep end. What's up with that Hrgovic situation? Another route right back to a title opportunity. So, you see what I'm saying? So, those are my 3 names.
What you think, Shane?
Well, my first name is definitely Dylan White. That's a bag right there straight away. They can make a grudge match with Dylan White. My second person. Now,
but you got to bring in mental health, though. Mental health.
My second person would have been Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz free. Get that done. I would say that fight. And then probably, I don't mind a Zhang or a Hrgovic. I don't mind that name. I actually don't mind I don't mind a. Who did you say just a second ago? You said F.A. Jaguar. That's not a bad name either. Coffee. Maybe the loser.
I gave you 2 names. I gave you 2 names he could work on some things with, and then one that's still a range, keep him in range of a title shot opportunity with the Hrgovic thing, because he's number 1 in IBF right now. So that's still a route to go.
Do you think Usyk, because Usyk said he's either fighting Fury or nobody? Do you think Usyk relinquishes the straps?
No,
I think Usyk is fighting Deontay Wilder next.
Why the hell would you think that?
Because if they can't make a numbers fight happen with what's the name, you're going to take the next biggest fight, which is probably going to be an easy fight to make, because Deontay Wilder will want to fight more or less not for money, but for the title opportunity.
But Usyk doesn't want the war. Usyk wants Fury. He said he's either fighting Fury or nobody. It sounds like Usyk was even considering retirement if he doesn't get the Fury fight.
Yeah, I could.
That sounds like chasing the bag instead of reigning as king. So I would lose all respect for him.
He wants to be undisputed. He wants to be undisputed, so it's different. He wants to be undisputed, so.
Let me get the question out the way. The 3 opponents I would go with Dillian White for sure. That's one. I think Big Bang Zhang would be a good matchup for AJ. And a dark horse if he's trying to get his offense together, Lucas Brown.
Jesus Christ, Jeff.
Not that this Vada, this man, how he passed Vada, bro. Bro, this dude cost me a bag, bro. I don't even know why you brought his name up. I thumbs down your interview with that dude just on GP. Just on GP, my dude.
As long as you watched.
Another 10-fight parlay. This dude cost me a 10-fight parlay with that bogus ass.
Yo,
I ain't gonna say.
Those are my three.
Got on the interview with Lucas.
Hell no, he'd have left. He'd have left.
Man, no, I'd have asked that dude. I'd have asked that dude to send me a goddamn hair follicle, my dude, from your butt crack, homie. I need something where, you know, man, come on, bro. Like, goddamn, that's just dirty, bro. Like, how you even letting this dude back in the ring? Like, I don't understand that, bro. Come on, man. That's boxing be cat stuff, bro.
Sorry,
Boxing, cat.
I blame myself for. I was gonna say Junior 5. I was gonna say Junior 5, but I knew I was gonna get a reaction out of vlog with that one, so I just it was the alley-oop was there, man. I had to take it, man. I had to take it.
Man, all right, bro. I'm just
DM3
saying what people want. I'll tell him to his face. I ain't scared of that motherfucker.
DM3, Wilder and Fury need to fight all the people AJ fought, and then we can say they are elite if they beat them.
I don't
agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah, I don't agree with that. So DM3, all right. So I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with that. Like everybody pretty much has their own paths in terms of just, you know what I mean, like your career or whatnot. I can't say Wilder fighting Fury and Fury fighting Wilder alone eliminates that concept. It eliminates that concept because the only person you could be talking about is Usyk. Everyone else, they done interchange with everyone else. Like Wilder could fight Andy Ruiz. That ain't gonna move the needle for me. Fury can fight Andy Ruiz. That ain't gonna move the needle for me.
I mean, Fury already knocked out Dylan White, I guess.
Yeah, like so Fury already knocked out Dillian White. I think Wilder would probably knock out Dillian White, so that's not gonna move the needle.
Based on that last performance, I think Blunt will knock out Dylan White, to be honest.
Without the choppers.
Hey.
Without the choppers.
We just might.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just might.
Pennant, Anthony Joshua versus Luis Ortiz next would be a good boxing match.
That would be a good fight.
That'd be a good fight because Joshua would have to execute some things to actually get Luis Ortiz up out of there.
Nah, bro.
Can I ask y'all a question? Can I ask y'all an honest question?
Yes,
At what point do you think this dude's age is going to show up and his name is not going to be viable anymore as a heavyweight gatekeeper, contender? Ortiz.
Bro,
this dude has got to be like 55 years old, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like his name, you can't recycle his name. And then I want to ask y'all. I heard you bring up. Let me finish. I heard you bring up Ortiz's name, Ruiz's name. Would y'all think he'll fight the same way if he fought him a third way he fought Usyk, or will he go back to the second fight and he go back to the boxing AJ and the staying out of clashes AJ?
The thing is,
if he fought Ortiz,
no, yes, if he fought Ruiz for the third time,
Ruiz for a third time. Okay, I got you. Go ahead, Shane.
I don't know. I don't.
Got a new trainer.
I think he will fight the way he fought Usyk. You know, trying to apply pressure, but keeping it, smart, a calculated pressure. Still, using movement and not getting too greedy on the offense. And also I think Ruiz is, since that AJ fight, he's not as hungry as he used to be. So if he gets hit with some of those shots, you probably see him go down and not get up.
He's a lot lighter too. So I think
dropped by Chris Ariola.
Yeah, I think AJ would be a little more aggressive than he was in the second fight, but not as reckless as he was in the first fight. So a little blend. Good question though.
But Ortiz is
me, baby.
Ortiz is about to get knocked out clean though. I saw this nigga get dropped by a jab by Charles Martin. I was like, yeah, this guy's punch resistance is done.
Bro, he might not make it out the damn locker room, bro. I've been seeing some of his promo stuff. Bro, he looking bad physically, bro. I mean, like Father Tom is in the room with him for sure. Like just sitting right next to him.
Hey, vlog. His this fight is sponsored by Icy Hot.
This nigga got a contract with a rehabilitation center. This dude, bro. Man, somebody check the paperwork on his birth certificate, bro. You gotta validate that paperwork, bro. Like, cause I know he get at one point he's no George Foreman. So at some point chasing the bag has to stop and your health has to be, more important.
The whole citizens and shit.
You know who I would want, where I would want AJ to fight, because it looks like they're gonna do a world tour with AJ, like bring him around different locations in the world. I'll bring this guy to Nigeria next, bro.
For who?
I don't know, for anyone, bro. This guy, you might as well turn him into a rock.
He could go to Africa and get a world title though, because they got an IBO title. Been floating that IBO title, that IBO organization. They do a lot of work in Africa. I think their heavyweight champion is African, so that might not be a bad look.
Yeah. T Finney.
I mean, he could fight Martin Bakoli in Africa.
Could.
Hey, he could fight that Godzilla dude. He like 17, 8-0. He ain't fought nobody, but he a big dude.
I think AJ is always gonna have a certain level of popularity, and he's always gonna be able to make a bag. Like,
because the bitches like him, bro.
Yeah, it's just not
them big dumb jocks.
Not only that, but he's the ultimate flawed fighter. Like, the most popular fighters are the flawed fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's why,
them rocky ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, like but I got so much respect for AJ because he's so confident that he's gonna win every fight that he's taking about 5 or 6 dumbass fights. You know what I mean? Big shout out to T Finney, man, family of the channel, man. Said salute. I didn't catch the fights this weekend, but I predicted Usyk would beat AJ by decision, and Lipinets would beat Figueroa. Yeah, I went out on a limb with the Usyk thing, but I thought Usyk was going to win too. Helenius was stopped by Gerald Washington, right? And Washington is a horrible fighter at this point.
What I told you, got knocked out clean by Gerald Washington.
That was a lucky punch.
Yeah, lucky.
Robert Dubois knocked out Helenius.
Who?
Dubois.
That's a big puncher.
I wasn't luck though. It is a WBC title eliminator. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. T Finney. Speaking of Michael Coffey, whatever happened to Darmani Rock? He hasn't fought since losing to Michael Coffey. It seemed like he was on a roll until that loss. Can I speak on that real quick? T Finney, I got on the phone with YSM, right, when they announced that fight, and I'm like, I said, yo, Darmani Rock gonna get knocked out. He's gonna get knocked out. Because when he got that call, he wasn't in the gym. None of that. Like, late call. He was on the block, vlog. He was hanging out on Allegheny Ave and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't in the gym. He wasn't putting in
bro, he looked like he had some cheesesteaks in his pocket, bro. Like he was eating in between rounds, bro. His shape was terrible, bro. He wasn't ready, and that was a big stage for him. Sometimes you can rush fighters to the stage too fast. You see what I'm saying?
But you know how Michael Coffey looked so good against Darmani Rock, and then he turned around and looked so bad against.
And my dude, now notice I didn't bring my guy's name up for AJ because I don't need AJ to get schooled like that, man.
But that's a prime example. That's a prime example of why I said when you fight the right opponent, you look exceptionally good.
Who's gonna school AJ?
I just want him to say the name so Shane can go flip and go ape shit. Go ahead and say it, Block. Give us what we want.
What?
It's you,
my
baby.
Dude, Johnny White on rice, baby. Johnny White on rice. You don't want that smoke, AJ.
Yo, he said Johnny White on rice. Yo, Yo, Darmani Rock, yeah, he looked crazy in that fight, yo. He looked crazy. Like that fight was sponsored by every poppy store in West Philly. Right. Every poppy store in West Philly was sponsoring Darmani Rock that night, man. For sure. Pennant, huh?
All the pretzel stands had Darmani Rock specials.
Yeah, all the Philly, and it was just a big piece of dough pretzel, just brown.
No salt on it.
No salt on it.
No salt.
Pennant. He said, Zan. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Versus Anthony Joshua has stay busy fight.
Good. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Kosabitsky, yeah.
Damn, Vlog got a name right. Shit.
It's me, baby.
I can't say it's you, nigga, with the names. Now, bro. And I still got to put that clip out, too, that Joseph Adorno joint. I still got to put that out. Yo, and it was crazy. Bro, it was crazy because he went on live on IG, and I was just chopping that joint up. I was just chopping that video up. If I would have dropped that shit the same time he'd have went live, yo, I'd have put the link in his live, yo. Like, yo, check this shit out, yo.
The pizza man was live. Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't mean this. His name was right there, and I knew I had just had the pizza in the oven. And, you know, shit happens, bro.
Joseph DiGiorno. L Dub said, Jeff, will Lucas Brown be on the Haney versus Kambosos undercard? I'm not sure, but I'll find out for you. I'll know by tomorrow, actually. I'll know by tomorrow.
That is when that is what you call marketing just based on populace. That's not, there's no reason to bring him to that fight other than that is what your populace is made of. Bunch of characters like him that don't deserve to be in a boxing ring, bro. That'll make me not pay for that card. I'm not playing. If he on that card, I ain't paying for it. He ain't getting none of my money.
Why you so pissed, bro?
He lost a bet.
Because that motherfucker cost me a bag, bro. That dude cost me a bag, bro. And he
didn't know that he cost you a bag, bro. He doesn't know you're. What's he
He's a cheat. I don't got no respect for him. I don't got no respect for dudes that cheat, bro.
When you mean cheat, you mean drug testing.
That's cheating.
But that was years ago.
It's still, bro. Okay, so you cool? That's like, okay, you stole from me last year, so this year we cool. Fucking same rules, bro. Fuck out of here, bro.
This is why I'm double sure I was right by not putting him in the interview, man. We'd have went.
No, I mean I wouldn't have been speaking to him like that, but he would have got the 1-2 because I'm a paying boxing fan. And I'm also somebody that's been in the ring, and I wouldn't have done that to nobody. That's like me walking in there with some quarters in my hand, stick my hand in the glove, and go out there and start boxing.
I didn't go into the drug thing with him. I did get into it with him about the back of the head shot. I did talk,
bro.
About that, I did talk
clean back of the head shot.
Because I asked the way I worded it though was kind of slick though. I was like, was you concerned about Junior 5 contesting the victory because he said the shot was in the back of the head? And then he went on and ran with it, how he ran with it. Like, that was my indirect way of, you know what I'm saying, getting at him. But Pennant, he said Mike Balogun versus Anthony Joshua will be great next. Shane says no.
We got to have a name, bro. Basically, he basically saying you either got to have a name that's, you know, not a recognizable name, but not real competition, or a name that, you know, he could build off of. So I don't know who that dude is. I know who Zabowski is.
I think the winner of Ruiz versus Ortiz, that is the right fight, bro.
Yeah, that's probably that's a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a good fight.
Actually, if he want to get that Al Heyman bag. If he wants to get that Al Heyman bag, actually, you know what he can because he got that global deal with the Zone. He can't get the Al Heyman bag, so I'll scratch that. Andre said, "What's your guys' take on the Zhang fight? I thought it was really close. I had it Zhang by a point. I thought Zhang pulled it out.
Yeah, I thought it was 6-6, but Zhang got the knockdown. So
he got the knockdown. Yeah, I had it the same way. How you have it, Vlog?
I had what's the name winning? I had Hrgovic winning, getting off the
No,
canvas, walking the big man down.
You gave him
Yeah,
7 rounds?
Hrgovic winning.
You gave him
Yeah,
7
I
rounds?
had him winning. Yeah,
Fair enough.
I had him
Fair enough.
winning. He came
Fair
through on my parlay anyway, so of course I'm not gonna go
I
against my
figured it
own
had
pick.
something. I figured it had something to do with a parlay.
Just saying, baby.
I figured it had something to do with that. T. Finney said, yeah, he was terribly out of shape for that fight. What happened? Did he lose discipline? Bro, he wasn't in the gym when he got the call for the fight. He wasn't in the gym. And I remember YSM can confirm this. I literally got on the phone with him because he know who Darmani Rock is. He wasn't really too hip on Michael Coffey. I said, yo, Darmani Rock is going to lose this fight. He's going to lose this fight. And he wasn't right going into the fight neither. Like, when we talking about, like, physically he wasn't right. Obviously, physically
He wasn't J-Rock right.
Nah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So, yeah, we weren't surprised. Brennan said, who will win, Fury or Usyk?
tough fight.
I gotta go Fury, me personally.
Why?
Because the thing about it is he's gonna go bully mode for most of that fight, and Usyk is gonna have to.
Though.
Yeah, but I think he will though in that fight. He's gonna go bully mode in that fight. I think he's gonna win.
I'm gonna tell you this:
just being so much bigger than him. Good big guy.
I think this is when that'll get him in trouble because Usyk won't be bulking up for this fight. Usyk will probably drop 10 pounds so he can be a little bit more elusive. And what Fury doesn't do, he's not a great stalker. He's not a guy he goes out and kills you. He's not a hunter. He usually lets his prey come to him.
And he's not got power to knock Usyk out neither.
One shot punch, he's not that high. So I'm thinking I'm giving Usyk the edge based on his just seem to be more natural boxing abilities. Fury's elusive for a big dude. When we talk about offense, I'm talking about offensive combinations. Fury, I can't remember an offensive combination that stands out to me with Tyson Fury. I can remember some single shots that got home.
But you got to factor this in too, bro. Usyk fighting a guy like Fury, he's not going to come in like him doing what he did against AJ. That shit's not going to work against Fury. It's not going to work against Fury. It's not that consistent. How many punches did he throw, Shane?
770.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to throw that many shots without paying the price against Fury.
Now, I think he would.
Now, hold up. Let me say this. Let's hold up, Shane. I'll give it to you. Let's give Jeff the edge on that. Okay, he might not go punch for punch, but he can win the boxing match.
That's the only way.
So that's punches. He's the champ.
But
he's the champ.
So is Fury.
Fury has one belt. This dude got the Ring magazine. He got the other 3 Johns. Fury has one belt, bro. Like, he's a single champion. We know who the world champion is, bro. That's like, come on now, Jeff. He's splitting hairs with that one, bro.
And why I disagree with that statement is because I think Fury will throw more punches because he has to worry about less because he does. Fury isn't a great counter puncher. Neither does he have elite power like AJ. So he wouldn't have he wouldn't be worrying that much about what's coming back at him because Fury, he's got nice power, I guess, but nothing where as Blunt said, where you're thinking this guy's throwing some terrific punch combinations or something. He might have a nice single.
Fury gets most of his guys out of there, hook or crook though. We know.
No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't, bro. He did not get Wallen out of there, bro. He did not get, bro. The only person he got out of there was Wilder, and he got Wilder out on pure.
We're talking about since he changed trainers.
Okay, and he got Wilder out there. He's only fought one dude with this trainer, and he beat him both times the same way. One, the dude threw in the towel, and really and truly, he should have knocked Wilder out much earlier than that, but he didn't have the offense. And
I will bet both of y'all whatever y'all. I bet both y'all whatever y'all want. I bet, but I'm that
I'll bet
confident. I
your
will bet
granny
both of
doesn't
y'all
knock
whatever
Usyk
y'all
out.
want.
I'll bet your
Whatever
granny
y'all
doesn't
want.
knock Usyk out. I bet your granny doesn't knock
That
Usyk out.
wasn't that ain't the bet. I ain't
You
betting
said
on
he's
that.
got the power to knock. He's been knocking.
No. Did I say
He's
that?
not knocking Usyk out.
Yes, you did. You said he.
Okay, my
You said he
apologies.
knocks out almost everybody he faces.
No. I said yeah, but I didn't say Usyk though. I didn't say Usyk. I
So
said he
if
gets
he's
most
not
of the
Well,
shots.
that's leading to he can knock Usyk out. Jeff,
That's
you
not
say something
right.
like that.
I will
That
put
Usyk can knock Usyk out.
whatever. I will put whatever against both y'all.
Okay, so let me
Both
ask
of
my
y'all.
question. Let me ask my question. How did he? If he,
I'm not saying right now I'm taking Usyk or Fury. I need to see how they training goes.
Bro,
I need to see
am
weight.
super
But
confident
right
in
now,
Usyk up
if
there.
you talking abilities, come on, Jeff. We got to talk natural
Bro,
abilities. Usyk is the better boxer.
natural abilities is cool, but when you talking that big of a size difference, I will put whatever up
okay,
against both of y'all.
let me land. Let me land my point. Let me land my point, bro. When this is, I'm not saying Usyk's gonna win. I'm actually leaning towards Fury. But when I hear people like Jeff speak, especially Jeff, because Jeff knows so much about boxing, I'm concerned because the fact that no, I'm genuinely concerned.
I just like the word concerned. I like the word concerned.
Because I'm literally starting to think, Jeff, you're looking at this fight so black and white, bro. Boxing isn't boxing. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 in boxing, bro. Just because you weigh more than me doesn't necessarily. You have to land more punches than me. That's boxing. That's very straightforward. Unless you knock me out, you have to land more punches. That's boxing.
Let me follow you up though.
Please.
Vlog, how much does Fury weigh? What do you say he weighs all the time?
He like 400 pounds, bro.
Okay, let's go with Vlogs. Hold on, let's go with Vlogs concept. Usyk may land more punches than Fury, but when you got a quote unquote 400 pound dude stalking you down and hitting on you during a 12-round fight,
okay, counterpunch that. Counterpunch that. I can counterpunch that. Tell me when you've ever seen Fury really stalk somebody.
One time.
Fury.
Just one time.
Fury. I mean Wilder.
Wilder doesn't have the football.
Okay, hold up. So you saying Usyk? Hold on. Don't let me ask a question. You saying Usyk's footwork is at the same level as Deontay Wilder? His defensive ability.
I didn't say
so that. Why so quick? Hold up, bro. Why so quick to believe that Usyk cannot outbox this?
I didn't say he couldn't. He's going to outbox Fury. Eventually, Fury is going to get to him, and I will bet
he's gonna stop him.
He's gonna stop him. He's gonna stop him. Whatever you
That's what he just said. Hold up. He just said that. He just said that.
Whatever y'all want to do. Whatever y'all.
Okay, John. If the fight go down, I'm gonna keep it playing. I got 100. He not stopping Usyk. That pivot. Hold on. Hey, Vlog, that pivot is Fury ain't never seen no pivot like that. I don't think he ever fought anybody that could pivot.
Hey, Shane. So you're saying, hold on. So you're saying that Fury can win by decision? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying the only way he can win is by decision, and it'll be a controversial decision. Only way.
Okay. So here's how we differ. If y'all saying that Usyk's gonna do what he usually does to Fury, then he wins the decision easy. There's no way in hell Fury's gonna win.
Let me tell you why.
That's where y'all wrong at.
Wait. I can see. Wait 1 second. I can see Fury doing what he done against Klitschko, where he threw hardly any punches and still won the fight.
Hell no. Shane, hell no. Shane, hold on. Real quick. This is where you're wrong. That doesn't apply to Usyk because Usyk's not going to sit there and not punch. He's not going to allow that to happen. He threw 770.
Wait. What did Fury do in that fight? Whenever Klitschko tried to throw, he just tied him up. He tied him up the whole fight, bro. But how many shots did Klitschko throw in that fight, bro? Hardly any.
Okay, so we can't use that as an example.
I'm saying his defensive mechanism for that punch output will be clinching because he has nothing else to use.
Hold on, but hold on. This is where I'm gonna back y'all into a corner. Vlog said that Usyk's footwork is nowhere near Wilder's, right?
Nowhere near Wilder's.
And he don't walk nobody down, right?
Okay.
So how is he going to clinch if he can't do those
two things?
Because
if Jess, that's an easy question to answer. Because Usyk's going to throw punches. So once you throw a punch, I'm going to walk you into a clinch. It's very simple.
But the reason why you can't compare that to Klitschko is because he wasn't throwing shit, bro. He wasn't
Okay,
throwing
but
shit
I'm
in no
saying his
volume.
defensive mechanism for, bro, we saw it many times. We saw it in the fight again. And if you watch the first, what's it called? The first Klitschko fight, not the first Klitschko fight, the first Chisora fight, bro. His defensive mechanism for high output was clinching. That's always been his defensive.
Understand that, but
his defensive mechanism.
I understand that. I'm not arguing that point. What I'm saying is he can't get away with that against Usyk. That's what I'm saying.
Hold up, Jeff. I'm gonna say this. I think if he does employ the grab and hold tactic, it will be those big, winding, heavy shots that he's throwing with one arm hook to a guy that will be his offense throughout the fight. People will ooh and ah when they see those shots. So that's something that could probably carry him on a judge's scorecard. Is it a clean victory? We're going to say no. But I do agree that he probably could win a fight that way.
Shane, that's the only way he wins a decision, unless it's controversial and we probably don't agree with it.
Because the reason why I'm saying
but Shane, but we talking legit.
Yeah, but Jeff saying that you're right though. Saying that you are right.
But I'm saying is the only way he can win a decision is unless it's controversial and more than likely it's probably bullshit. I'm talking about a legit. I'm talking about Shane. I'm talking about Shane. Forget the bullshit and all that. I'm talking about a legit wire to wire. He won more rounds than Usyk. It's not happening.
No, that's not happening.
Not happening. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we in agreement.
The reason why that can't happen because we're all on the same page. Okay, Fury's not throwing that many punches. So how are you going to outland me? But you can get this the heavyweight division. You can outland a person, and all it takes is a couple shots in the heavyweight division, bro. You know that. Not with Fury.
It's a different weight class. It's something different. If it's a different weight class, it's something different.
Fury is not cracking like that, bro. He's not cracking like that, bro.
Listen.
No, he's not saying. Shane. He's saying those shots that get the oohs and ahs. Those are the shots that'll seem heavy, seem hard, but they're not really boxing punches. You know, that's just getting in a little skirmish sort of shots. Yeah, look, you know what I mean? But that's it. That's what he does, the leaning on people. I don't think that's going to work with Usyk, but that's the way he could beat up. He could beat Usyk. He could beat Usyk old school.
People are writing Usyk off, and
I'm not writing him off. I'm not writing him off. What I'm saying is,
I'm not writing him off either.
I'm not writing him off neither. Listen, this is what I'm saying though. Fury can pull off a round 9 that AJ did a lot more often than AJ did.
He can, but he does. It won't have the same effect.
Hold up. You gotta let your hands go pull around now.
Right, but if you're this is what he does. Dirty tactics early. He let them hands start going later. That's what he does.
But he don't have the punch right.
He did it. No, let's just say he did it against Wilder, bro. It's not like he didn't do that against Otto Wallin. He didn't do that against the dude that he got the split forehead against. You know what I mean? He was kind of standing in the corner, waiting for dude, kept coming to him, throw a couple 1-2s, and then tie this guy up. So his offense is not great unless he's fighting Wilder. Like his offense is not great unless he's fighting Wilder, bro.
What punches does Usyk like? If we keep it real, and I'm being dead serious, and I know.
And hold up, one more thing. Who's to say he looks that good against a southpaw?
That's another question as well, because he don't fight. So that's another good question.
It's me, baby. It's me, baby.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But Otto Wallin is no Usyk.
And he struggled with Otto Wallin as well. But that's my point still remains, bro. If we were to break down the offense, let's look at what Blunt just said. What punch does Fury throw better than AJ? What offensively?
What punch does he throw better?
The jab.
Yeah.
The jab.
Yeah, but the jab's not going to work against Usyk because he is south.
That's what I'm. Because he's south.
No, he just asked a question.
Question.
Yeah.
So, to be honest with you, AJ throws the better shots. The only difference is Tyson Fury is more fluid with his shots. That's the only difference. It's not a
The
stiff.
reason why I'm asking that, no, I get what you mean. The reason why I'm asking that is because, to me, you said he can replicate that round 9. The issue is, this dude's punch, the way he throws punches, isn't correct, bro. Look at the body shot he landed against Wilder the body shot he landed against Wilder that dropped Wilder, or the uppercut that he landed against Dylan White. Let's keep it real, bro. The only reason why he landed those shots was just poor defense, bro. It's got nothing to do with great offense. It's poor defense, bro.
Well, I'm not going to disagree with that. I think if Usyk is going to win that fight, he got to avoid the clinches and he got to keep clear space. If he does those two things, he can win the fight. If Fury gets anywhere close to him where he can get his hands on him and do what Fury does, he's going to get Usyk up out of there late. It's really that simple. It's really that simple.
About that.
It's really that simple. I feel like I don't think Fury's not going to win a decision. He's not going to win a decision against Usyk. He's not going to try to. He's not going to try.
But Jeff, you got to look at it this way. When you say late, how fresh had Usyk been looking the last 2 fights late? Like seriously. So you saying Fury gonna be looking?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying, so you believe that Fury will be looking as fresh as Usyk was in 10, 11, maybe? Let's go to 9. Fury doesn't look great after 8, bro.
I'm gonna answer that. What I'm saying is, if Fury wins this fight, that means he got his hands on Usyk early in them dirty tactics. So Usyk is not going to be as fresh late as he was against AJ. Because outside of the 9th round, what did AJ do offensively to zap his energy? Nothing. AJ was in the fight strictly off body shots and a couple straight right hands. But I said enough to zap his energy. It wasn't even that many body shots. It wasn't that many. It wasn't that.
No, they were clean and effective. That's why I say his offense was primarily body shots. The clean shots that he
throws more body shots than Fury.
Yeah, he does, but he never touched the ropes. Everything was in the center of the ring. If Fury wins the fight, Usyk is not going to be standing in the middle of the ring the whole time. He's going to be getting bullied all over the ring. That's the only reason. That's the only way he's going to win this fight.
What I want you to do is, Jeff, put a mouse on the scales and put yourself on the scales, and you then try and catch that mouse when you let that mouse free, and see if you can catch that mouse, bro.
Shane, that's cute if it's in a whole house, yo. This is a ring we talking about here. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he's gonna like. Listen, I want to make this clear. Usyk can win the fight. I'm not saying that he can't. But when you got a guy that's 220, that's skilled, versus a guy that's 280 and skilled, I'm going with the 280 dude. That's it.
The 280 dude is not that skilled, bro. He is just elusive for a big fat dude. That's a set of skills that's not skilled across the board. Like, come on, bro. He's no boots in it at heavyweight, my nigga.
Nobody's boots in this, bro. You think he's the
You goddamn right. Say that again. You goddamn right. Say that again. Pound for pound, baby.
He's not an R-League, bro. He's not an R-League.
No, understood. But if it's as simple as y'all making it, he would have an L on his record by now.
No, because he hasn't fought anyone as good as Usyk, bro.
Right, but who else is good as Usyk?
No one. That's
exactly my point. That's my point. How can you say that though when you're comparing them to the best dude he could possibly face?
Well, hold up now. Y'all saying Deontay Wilder is as good as Usyk. He's an elite fighter. That's what y'all said. So there are people.
Wilder has the power that can knock anyone out, and he has elite power. I'll say that. I'll definitely say that.
Actually, Wilder would have more opportunities to get Usyk up out of there.
Oh, by
Fury does.
Definitely. There's more chance of knocking Usyk out.
He has a better chance of knocking Usyk out than Fury does, but I think both of them could. I think both of them could. That's bro. The main quote. In the heavyweight division, bro. If he don't get caught with the money shot, he's winning. Period. If he doesn't get caught with the money shot, he's winning. There's no one in the heavyweight division that's gonna beat him if they don't catch him with the money shot.
I can't argue with that, bro.
It's that simple.
This dude looked great putting on weight. He put on more weight and still boxed like he was in the 8th round fight, in the 10th and 11th. He was boxing very fresh.
That
That
good.
pivot, he pivoted in the 11th and 12th, bro. And you're the world champ. Pivoted.
Jeff Blunt said it, bro.
This dude,
Blunt said it.
this dude is a beast.
Fury ain't fought no one that pivoting like that, bro. I don't care what any. Bro, there's gonna be times in this fight where Fury's gonna look real clumbersome, bro. When he's throwing them real wiry shots, bro, he's gonna look real clumbersome.
I agree, but
What do you think of Fury's statement where he said the only way he's coming out of retirement to fight Usyk is if it's for a lot of money? What do you think he was saying that? You think he's pricing himself up?
I don't think he's pricing himself out. I think he's delusional. I think he's gonna say something different on Friday and then something else on Sunday. So I'll just wait till Friday.
You know what I think that was? I think that was make sure y'all numbers is right before y'all even pick up the phone.
But the thing is with Fury, they always gonna talk numbers with Fury. Like it's just when you on that level, yo, like your start off price is just crazy. Like you know what I mean? Like your start off price is crazy. So this start off number, he gonna be already winning. He really just trying to milk it. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta get in the comments and shit. It's crazy. Pennant said Shakur versus Zhang.
I saw that. That's a good fight.
That's a good fight. Usyk is a
they
British
calling it the Great War of China.
Yeah, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Pennant said Usyk did against Joshua show the WBC Bridgerweight division is a waste of time, pure garbage, unnecessary. Yeah, nobody even really talks about that. I changed my mind. Fury will win. YSM Sports Media in the building said he beat Dillian White. Shane,
I swear to God, Blunt would beat Dillian White that night. That was the worst. Outside of Charles Martin's performance against AJ, that was the worst heavyweight performance for a title in the last 15 years.
It's even worse because of what he did to get the fight.
Facts. This guy waited 1,000 days to do that. Which
makes Suleiman and them look good because then they could have came out and been like, see, this is why I didn't want to give him the shot. You know what I mean?
No, but you know what it was? The victory probably came before the actual fight, so he was content with the bag in itself.
That's a good point.
It's me, baby. I can't say it enough.
That's a good point.
And you know another thing about this Fury thing. Fury wins a lot of fights using mind games and, you know, speaking his way through a fight. Usually don't even speak English. So none of that kidology or mind games that he works on other fighters is even going to work.
Yeah,
he speak English. He told that man, give him the flag. So he speak English.
Brennan said Fury has a good jab too. Usyk is very durable.
Not a very accurate jab, bro. It's a backhand jab. It's more defensive, more of a. It's not a hunter's jab, bro. It's an okay jab.
Yeah, he don't use it as much as he should either. Brennan said Fury has good footwork and a good boxer and better boxer. Brennan, I'll say this. I'm not gonna say his footwork is great. What I'm gonna say is his upper body. He got the upper body movement of a welterweight, and his dimensions. He is blessed, like bro. He's blessed like LeBron when it comes to dimensions, bro. This dude's dimensions is amazing, bro. Yeah, this dude is 6'9" with that type of reach, bro. Bro, his dimensions is amazing. Yeah,
bro. If you look at him in comparison to Wilder, like look how his body is distributed. Wilder is all legs and arms, bro. This dude is literally distributed in terms of where his weight is so evenly, and in the height match with the arm length, bro. This dude's got great dimensions, bro.
Like
I ain't even a cap.
If you had to build a heavyweight in a video game, like that's probably how you would.
If you remove Fury's dimensions from him, which you can't remove, he's a top 25 heavyweight, bro.
Yeah.
He is not a top because majority of the time he slits punches purely and simply because he's so far out. Yeah. Like he does all the mistakes. He's just so far out you can't capitalize on it. Yeah. He's just got amazing dimensions.
You also have to remember Tyson Fury has been knocked down at least 5 times in his career, so he's suspect.
Maybe even more.
Yeah, it might have been more than that, bro. Brennan said people want Fury to lose. That's what it is. I mean, I think at this point, I think people just want to see the undisputed. To be honest with you, I don't think it's because they want to see Fury lose that bad.
I'm going to see him fight for undisputed.
Yeah. Southgate Usyk versus Fury is a good fight for sure. I mean it's a great style matchup because I could wake up tomorrow and jump right on Shane and Vlog's bandwagon.
But I'm not picking Usyk to win. I'm not picking Usyk to win. I just don't like people just writing off Usyk just because of size.
Yeah, I just if I had to put some bread up, I'm betting on Fury, but I wouldn't be surprised if Usyk win that fight. Like
all right.
If Usyk lost by stoppage, though, I would definitely be surprised. I can't see Fury beating him by stoppage. I'll tell you that for free. Controversial.
What's it going to take to make that fight?
Maybe 60 million for Fury.
Maybe about 30 for Usyk. They get it done with 100. They get it done with 100.
There is no way in the world. I'd never take that fight. You're not going to pay me less than you're going to pay that dope fiend dude dragging one strap around.
He the name, though. He the name.
I'm the man. He
the name.
He got a... Okay, I hear you.
The issue is, bro, Usyk actually does have bigger fish to fry, like in his own country. So he actually doesn't necessarily need Fury in his life right now. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he the man. That's why I said it's not, to me, not a fight where I'm so underpaid like that. It's got to be more, Spence Crawford closer to 50-50. Or, I'll continue defending all these belts. And he can play with the organization's title.
What do you reckon his the Usyk's purse was for the last fight against AJ? It was Saudi, so he got a good purse. He would have got a good purse. What do you reckon his purse would have been?
12, 15?
I'd say about a quarter.
Well, you say 25?
20 to 25. I say 20 to 25.
Damn.
I would have said about 20. Because AJ got about 30 something. So I'm assuming he wouldn't have got, with AJ being the challenger and the fact that it was a rematch, they would have got.
Yeah. I think the first fight he probably got around
freaking change, bro.
Yeah. He probably got around vlog number in the first fight.
Bro, you're tripping. He got way less than that in the first fight, bro.
What he got in the first fight?
He would have got like 8 million in the first fight, bro.
He got the same amount as Dillian White?
Bro, you're forgetting Dillian White took that to purse bids, bro, to get that money. He had to take it to purse bid, and this was a world record purse bid to get 8 million. Usyk took
even more reason why I wouldn't get low ball, because I've been getting low ball, and I've already proven I'm the A side when it actually comes to the boxing game. So,
well, I mean, just because you the man,
got to stand on your square.
No, I feel you.
Okay, but that doesn't.
Just because you the man, don't mean you're gonna get paid more than your opponent, though.
I'm not saying that's wrong, but if you're the man, which is the heavyweight champion of the world, then you got to have some principles. You got, like, just, what I'm saying? We can't just go along to get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, things got to change based on people taking a stance. And this dude, based on what position his country's in, all of that kind of stuff, it's a lot of things in his favor to say justification should be bestowed.
British fans,
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
British fans won't allow Fury not to take this fight, no matter what the purse is, purely and simply because a lot of those fans saw AJ lose, and they're gonna think Fury can beat this dude. And to me, if Fury doesn't take this fight, it's a massive, massive indictment against him. It will look real bad on his career.
Are these the same fans? No, man, I ain't even gonna say it. Go ahead. I'm gonna leave them British people alone. Are these the same fans that had him calling out Derek Chisora? Are these those same fans?
Bro, I don't know what's going on there. But that was crazy.
I don't know. Brennan said no one is saying Usyk can't win, but it's a very hard fight for Usyk to win.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not, Brennan. You got to know the fight game, Brennan, and you'll be able to see.
It's a difficult fight for both guys, though.
It's a difficult fight for both.
Difficult fight for both guys.
For all the reasons aforementioned.
Yeah, both ways. The stuff that I said, the stuff Shane said, the stuff Vlog said is the reasons why it makes it a difficult fight for both guys. You're overlooking Fury. We're not overlooking them at all. Like, it's just each person has their own obstacles they gotta hurdle.
I probably watch more Fury fights than majority of people, if not all people, bro. And I've just never been overly impressed with his overall skill. I think his boxing IQ is second to none. I think his dimension's amazing. I think his performance under the lights is amazing. He fights great. But when you just break down attributes, like if this was NBA 2K and you were to look at his attribute by attribute, how well does he throw an uppercut? How well does he throw a jab? How good is his foot placement? How good is he in transition? How good is his hand skills? How good is his catch and counter? If we were to break it down step by step by step, he's probably sevens all around, bro. I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah,
he doesn't have one skill that I would say is 10 out of 10.
Yo, the best attribute that Fury has is he wins by any means necessary. That's his biggest attribute.
And his boxing IQ.
And those are the two things that a lot of fighters don't have. A lot of fighters don't have both. You're gonna find a lot of fighters got one of the two, but you can't find it's not a lot of them.
He knows how to win, bro, and that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can really. I mean that's all I gotta give him. Heavyweight division is now going to dry up. No AJ, no big money fights. No, AJ still big money, bro. AJ still big money. AJ still big money. If
AJ versus Wilder down the line would be a good fight, bro.
AJ can go down. Listen, DM3, AJ can fight Wilder right now. It's a big bag. Fury can be like, screw Usyk, I'll fight AJ. Big bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's several guys he can fight, and it's Dillian White. That's a big bag. You know what I mean? So it's plenty of money fights for AJ. AJ gonna always be in money fights. Pennant says Stephen Shaw versus AJ will be a fireworks.
I'm seeing a lot of names in this chat, but I'm not seeing these names in the prediction league. I don't understand what's going on, bro.
Hey, Pennant, man,
yeah, man, get in there, get that bag, bro. Put your skills up against the best.
Is Darmani Rock come back to boxing? Yes or no?
Wait,
to be honest with you, I know I can try to get him on the show. He can answer that for you.
I'm actually trying to figure out who's top of the front. I have to do the league tomorrow, but who's top of the fantasy league? Because I don't think no one got a perfect week this week.
I think
I should have been perfect. Tabidi won.
Scott got a perfect fight.
Well, no, you didn't.
I think
you were one round off. You were one round off. I checked. You were one round off. Navarrete.
No, I'm talking about Scott.
Me?
Lang, Scott. He said he got the 8th round on Lipinets.
Oh wow! I didn't check score. No,
just check it. Yeah.
I checked YouTube, and bro, what let you down, Jeff? Blunt, was the Hrgovic, bro. You picked Hrgovic to win by stoppage. He won by points. That's the only thing that stopped you.
Yeah.
I said Usyk by decision.
Yeah, you said Usyk by decision.
I thought I called it in a 10th. Damn. So I guess okay.
But you put Hrgovic on by knockout, but not by points.
I did the same thing, bro.
I did the same thing.
Yeah. Pennant, I can try to get Darmani Rock on the show though. Like I know some people that know him, so we could definitely try to make that happen. I think that'll be a good interview too, man. Really, really get with him and just get his end on things, like, you know what I mean? Because they had high hopes for him. But he wasn't from what I was told, he wasn't doing some things they wanted him to do. And that's why they kind of like tailed off on him. That's really why they called him last minute against Michael Coffey. You know what I mean? DM3, he said, no, I'm saying other fighters won't bring money like AJ bring money. Oh, okay. To be honest with you, bro.
But all them names, DM3, are on their flip side their own bag. So the combination of AJ with those names makes big fights.
Yeah, and Rob Acosta made a real good point. I was on with him and Wyatt. Big shout out to Rob Acosta. He was like in the heavyweight division. He was like, who's not old? And I said,
that's a few. Jared Anderson's not old.
It's maybe about five. Maybe
But what
five.
would you consider old?
Upper
Young,
30s,
under 30.
But remember, if you're 30 years old, you got at least 8 years left in boxing. That's a long time.
that heavyweight for sure. Yeah, heavyweight fight once a year.
Someone like Joseph Parker, for example.
You can go 10 years.
No, but he wasn't saying the longevity. He was just saying like the majority of the heavyweight division is older dudes.
I mean,
which is true.
The known guys.
But that's always the case though, because the majority of heavyweights retire later than any other weight class. If you look at someone like Dubois, you still got Dubois, he's young. You got Jared Anderson,
26.
Yeah, but Jared Anderson may be the only like young stud that we would consider.
No, Shaw a beast. Shaw is a beast. The boy Shaw, Brian Shaw is a beast.
He's not known like that though.
I thought I said Dubois.
Well, Johnny Rice ain't known. Y'all respect Johnny Rice and his skills.
Hell no, I don't respect Johnny Rice. No, I like Johnny Rice.
That's what I say, Jeff. You got Dubois. You got Joseph Parker.
How old is Parker?
I think Parker's like 30.
It's 30? Really?
Yeah.
Well, he looked like he pushing 45.
I just said 45. He fight like he's 45.
Yeah, you got Jared. You got
It's not a lot of young guns though when you think about it. Like young guns.
You got a lot of dudes. Like, I mean, how old is Tony Yoka? Even though he just lost. FA Jagbo, even though he just lost. How old is
that mother? Like 30.
Yeah, but
that's 30. And I think Yoka's like 29.
Yeah, but they still got time. That's my point. They got a lot of time left, bro. How old is Hrgovic? I mean, Hrgovic is what? How old? Like 29.
But if you compare it to a lot of other divisions, their average age is a lot older than a lot of other.
But they don't have the same longevity.
I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing that at all. I'm not arguing that at all. Brennan, said you're forgetting Fury knows how to win. Yeah, we definitely said that. We definitely said that.
So does Usyk.
Usyk know how to win too. That's what makes it difficult. He said, yes, please get Darmani Rock on the show. Thanks. No, I'll definitely reach out. Now it's crazy his name was even brought up, but that's actually that would be an interesting interview. Because
and one loss doesn't knock you out of a heavyweight run.
It doesn't.
A heavyweight contender position.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's so many questions we could ask him to really kind of get in his head on just like the heavyweight division, what he's thinking, like all that. Because despite how his body, he don't have the bodybuilder look. He's a skilled fighter. I would definitely give him that. I'll definitely give him that for sure. Yeah. Brennan, I didn't care about the PBC card. We probably won't even get we'll probably get the
another day.
Yeah, we'll probably get to that tomorrow. But Pennant said Jared Anderson versus Dubois would be a great future fight. That'd be a great fight, yo. That'd be a great fight. Fire fight for sure. Because it's just Jared Anderson would really prove a lot if he beats Dubois, because Dubois he's athletic and he has power. So I would be really curious to see how Jared Anderson actually plays that situation. Like, does he fight the
Dubois got no beef,
like the Dubois
boy J.A. gonna tattoo that eye. He gonna feel like he was back in there with Joe Joyce.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like that's a very interesting fight. If you're Jared Anderson, do you take that fight right now?
I'm jumping all over it.
Shane, would you take that fight if you're Jared Anderson?
Probably not.
Yeah, I
There's
would.
other fighters you can fight. You know who I would want to see Jared Anderson fight? Bryant Jennings.
It's a solid
Why?
fight.
What does a Brian Jennings fight do for you that a Dubois fight won't do?
Let me tell you what it does for you, bro. One thing it will do for you, it will test your skills. Because I don't care what fighter you are. Jared Anderson has got the ability to knock dudes out, and he's got power. But Bryant Jennings can actually box. He hasn't fought someone of that level. So fighter Bryant Jennings, he's a good step up from what you've been fighting at, and he would test you in a different way because he's also athletic. Jared Anderson and Bryant Jennings is also athletic. Bryant Jennings also got quick feet. He's also got good hand skills and quick hands.
Can I say something to you? Can I say something to you, Shane?
Go ahead.
Jennings has never been a true heavyweight. He's also got a lot of tread on those tires. So at this point, it would be an okay fight if you're trying to test your prospect. This dude ain't a prospect.
Yeah, that's what
he doesn't need.
He hasn't fought. No, he hasn't even taken a big punch.
That's a good. Yeah,
Dubois ain't no killer. Dubois ain't no killer. He's a good boxer.
Ain't no killer.
He ain't no killer. He ain't no killer.
Bro, Dubois got power, bro. Why would you put in someone in? I'm not saying he can't beat Dubois, but you're moving like an Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn would make a move like that. Bro,
we're in the fast track era, baby. Fast tracking. Y'all ain't say none of this about Joe Joyce. Y'all ain't say nothing about Joe Joyce jumping in.
No, Joe Joyce went through the process. Joe Joyce went through the process. He went through the process.
Hold up. In a similar. Okay, so now I want him to fight the same person Joe Joyce for. Daniel Dubois.
Yeah, so why do you have a problem with Jennings then? Why do you have a problem with Jennings?
Because
if you want him to say,
because that's not that. My dude is past that point, bro. We know this. When you come in, hold on.
Hold on. I'm about to shut you right on down. Joe Joyce is at a higher point when he fought Brian Jennings than if Jared Anderson fought Brian Jennings next. Joe Joyce is on a higher level, and he still.
I can only go off of what I see and what I've heard, that this dude putting hands on one of the world champions. I think this dude is ready for the title. You put the hands on Fury. Jeff just had Fury unbeatable damn near in this conversation.
Why would you do that with someone so young? You're talking about Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce turned pro at 32 years old, bro. Brian, he turned pro at 32 years old. Why would I put someone in there? Why am I rushing with this?
This
dude is money.
I'm not saying he can't win. It's just not.
I don't want old money, nigga. I want young money. I don't want old money, nigga. I want young money.
Hey, Shane. Yo, you know the one thing about Vlog, man, when he love hard, yo. Jared Anderson, fucking Boots. When he love hard, man.
Like, I got another good name for you, bro. Put him in there with Carlos Takam.
That's a solid fight. Hold on. I got
Is that the dude that worked at the airport?
Hold on.
He working at the airport?
I got one. Jared Anderson, Johnny Rice. That's a solid fight.
No, you're not going to do my dude Johnny Rice like that. Johnny Rice.
No, hell no, nigga. I ain't trying to hear that shit, bro. Johnny Rice and Jared Anderson is a good fight and is a makeable fight. So I ain't trying to hear that shit. Hell no. Let's roll with that. Let's roll with that fight.
Okay. Seeing as how we
all right. That's 50-50.
Let's put this dude in the deep end.
Oh, Shane. Did you hear what he just said?
Crazy.
He said Jared Anderson and Johnny Rice is 50-50.
Let's put this. I guarantee you Dubois will knock Johnny Rice out, but let's move on. Jared
I don't know about that, bro. You are tripping. Johnny Rice is a better fighter than you two are giving him credit for. And the disrespect will not go on too much longer. I'm just going to tell y'all right now.
Do Johnny Rice beat Brian Jennings right now?
Yes. Easy.
I got a name for you, bro. I got a name for you right now. And if you say this is not a good fight, then bro, I don't know what you're saying. Jared Anderson versus Michael Hunter. Put him in there with Michael
That's a
Hunter.
good fight, bro. That's a good fight.
Man, he
That's a
gonna
good
beat
fight.
the break. Man, he gonna beat Michael Hunter's afro in the perfect position. His shit been lopsided a lot. Man, Michael Hunter is overrated. He's very overrated.
Vlog.
Michael Hunter, Brian Jennings is a better fight to me.
Vlog. I will run three fights by if you really want to find out what Jared Anderson is, if he's ready for that top of the top, that tippy top.
He just proved it. He beat the brakes off of Fury. Knocked him out.
Sparring,
I ain't trying to hear that. Listen, Brian Jennings is a good fight. Give him Johnny Rice second. And then give him who you just named, Shane? Michael Hunter. Them 3 fights back to back to back. He take care of them 3, yo. I'm on the boat with you.
Throw him in there.
Throw him in there. I'm on the boat with you.
So, hey, you know who you sound like right now? You sound like that dude, Magusto, or whatever his name is, Magisto, or Gastro, whatever his name is from the Boxing Voice. You sound like him. Talk about Boots ain't ready. Boots ain't done nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, your skills are what your skills are. You don't necessarily have to pad your resume for it. Because you can look at Loma. He didn't have to pad his resume. He was getting opportunities.
Bro, why are you comparing these dudes to dudes that turn pro at 30?
I got it. Here's the thing. We're talking about where you think his skill set is versus the proper way to move a fighter. I'm talking about the proper way to move a fighter. Jared Anderson is not ready to jump in a ring with the top 3 dudes at heavyweight. He's not. He don't have enough.
Why do you think that? Why?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. At the end of the day, you got to show that you can perform under them lights. He hasn't shown.
Has he not been showing that? When has he had a slip up?
He hasn't been.
When has he slipped up?
He hasn't been under no lights, bro.
Bro, it could be a flashlight. Bro, it could be a flashlight. He knocking somebody the fuck out.
Hold on. You just told
it don't matter. The size of the light don't matter. Your skills are your skills.
You just told me him and Johnny Rice is 50-50. He's not ready.
Johnny Rice is an expert. Johnny Rice is a top 10 heavyweight in the world.
Was that not a mic drop right there, Shane? So if he's 50-50 with Johnny Rice, that means he's not ready for the top 3 dudes. Can you give me my check mark on that, bro?
No, bro, because I got Johnny Rice going the distance with Usyk. I got Johnny Rice standing toe-to-toe with Fury. I got Johnny Rice going toe-to-toe with Wilder. He probably get cracked, but Wilder got different kind of power. Johnny Rice is a top heavyweight, bro.
So what is
Johnny Rice dogs walk Big Bang Zang. He dogs walk Hrgovic.
Joe Joyce.
That's a 50-50 fight. You got power against somebody. That's 50-50. That's 50-50.
You're on straight.
That's 50-50.
That's 50-50.
He don't believe that. You see him laughing. Yo, he don't believe that.
No, bro. Because look, Joe Joyce can't box. Johnny Rice can box. Joe Joyce is a fighter. His footwork is not at the level of Johnny Rice. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all, man, I'm tired of y'all disrespecting Johnny Rice, man.
Hey,
I'm tired of this shit.
I can tell Vlog to stare at the screen for 5 seconds and not laugh, and he wouldn't be able to do that shit.
Bro,
man, I'm just saying, bro. Hold up, man. No, Johnny Rice is bro. He is like.
To me, bro, I keep it real. Yeah, I keep it real. You see with Jared Anderson, no one has ever seen Jared Anderson hit with a big shot. You haven't seen this guy against a real big, slick mover, a dude who, most of the dudes he's fought is perfectly designed for his style. He hasn't fought someone who's actually even coming there to win. So, yes, he's got good skills. That's all nice. So did Tevin Farmer. But when he fought someone with half-decent skills, he lost. So,
I just want for dudes to go through the proper process. So when they do get under them lights, they got all the boxes checked off. That's all. I'm not.
The proper process.
Go ahead.
The proper process is for y'all to respect and elevate the American heavyweight fighter to reposition himself for a title run. When y'all beat these guys down and tell these guys to go stand in line, this stops the fast tracking mode. Y'all guys got to stop doing that. Y'all mainstream news guys, y'all guys are the this boxing that puts boxing on the slow track.
But can I follow you on that one? I'll follow you. I'll follow you on that in your theory. What Jared Anderson's not in a position to fast track because he's not in a position to get the big guys to get him in the ring. That's what I'm saying. He can't fast track.
Well, they certainly calling him for work, though. Ain't they calling him for work? So they got his number. They definitely got his number.
But when you fast track, more than likely you have some type of you got a bag behind you. Anderson ain't gonna have no bag. He can't fast track if he wanted to. He can't fast track.
That's because they listening to G5 and Shane say he ain't ready. So the people with the money, they scared. They scared.
I didn't say.
It sound like it to me. I'm saying,
bro. Let me tell you what you're doing, bro. I'll give you a prime example of what you're doing, bro.
What am I doing?
You got a female that's come over to your house. You got a female that's coming over to your house, and you have it all night, and you're trying to get it over in 1 hour, bro. Why are we rushing? You got the whole night, bro. Why are we rushing? You got this dude's whole career to prove that he can win. You're just trying to do everything in 30 seconds.
Yo, if you do this, your vlog, if Jared Anderson and Top Rank is the best at moving their guys the right way, you give him 2 years, he can be that dude. In 2 years, he can be that dude if they move him right. Don't rush him.
And I gave y'all the names to move him correctly.
Well, who was that?
You get rid of Dubois. You beat up a Parker or somebody, take a Europeans tour fight. You go over there and beat up a Parker or somebody like that. And then you go on and get you a Fury, get you an AJ or whoever's still hanging around at that time.
But here's my question, vlog. Here's my question. Why would Dubois get in the ring with Jared Anderson if the rankings don't make him? That's what I'm saying, bro.
Dubois would take that fight because Dubois needs to get paid. He's not going to go against any major platform to be like when he just was dealing with Don King. So he's going to be like, "Oh, Bob wants to talk to me. I'm gonna go ahead and take the conversation."
I'm not throwing no major bags at people for them to fight Jared Anderson. He's not. That's not even his MO, bro. That's not even.
That's MO. Why if you just heard me, I said because Bob and his daughter and his son and they cousin and all of them from that Aaron family, they listening to you, G5, and they not listening to me.
Well, if they listening to me, then they need to cut me a check. I'm just gonna be clear, and I'm gonna split it with my dogs. You understand what I'm saying?
He ready though, bro. He ready. I hear y'all. Though. He ready.
He's ready. Listen, if I had to pick someone to fast track, if I absolutely had to, it would be someone of Jared Anderson's skill set.
Would not be Jared Anderson. It would be someone who doesn't have time.
Yeah, but I'm saying like if I had to pick someone, like it actually get there.
And actually get there.
It actually getting there. Yeah. I would say Jared Anderson. So let me see. Pennant. Yo, you got some real interesting names.
He ain't ready either. No, he ain't ready. That's the Australian boy. He ain't ready.
Yeah.
He ain't ready.
Would not have Carlos Takam. Yeah, I think he would get
easy inside 3.
Not 3 though. Not three. Pennant. He said.
What about Helenius versus Anderson?
I don't know about that, Pennant. You said Helenius versus Anderson. That's a solid fight. I would take that. That's a solid.
Helenius gets knocked out in 3. None of these names are going outside of 3.
Wait. Dubois. Wait, you just bet me that Helenius is 5 with Wilder, but you think he's going to get knocked out in 3 with Jared Anderson? Jeff, did you just hear what he just said?
That's what I heard.
You bet me that Helenius is going to go more than 5 rounds with Wilder, but he's going to go 3 rounds with Jared Anderson. That's what you just bet me, bro.
Just Shay, I don't think like the rest of y'all, my dude. I think differently, bro.
Bro, you need
and I'm telling you.
Bro.
You say within 3?
Yeah.
Within 3.
But Hellenius is gonna go more than 5 with Wilder.
While Jared Anderson's a better defensive fighter than Deontay Wilder. He has
Wilder
more natural.
Wilder has more power than Jared Anderson.
Probably, but Jared Anderson gonna get you out of there. That's all I know.
So is Wilder.
That's all I know. Line him up, knock him down, baby. Yeah, that's right. But Wilder's going to have. He's also going to have trouble getting to movable targets. So if you put Wilder in there with Jared right now, it may be, issues. He might be out there looking like Marcellus Wilder instead of Deontay Wilder. I'm just saying.
Yo, listen, man. This is gonna be an all week topic. So we gonna actually close this joint out. We almost did 2 hours on this joint. There's so much more for us to get into. We got to get into Lipinets and Omar Figueroa. We got to get into AB. With that being said, first of all, before we Navarrete, we got to get into that fight. Before I continue, man, shout out to Omar Figueroa's sister and the dress she had on. My God,
I didn't see, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna send it to you on the gram, bro. When I say elegance at its finest, bro, I'd have took on the prom, man. I ain't even in school. It's crazy, bro. But man. But we're gonna close this thing out, man. This is gonna be the topics all week long, man. That's how much went down on Saturday. We still got to talk Bivol Zerto. There's so much we got to talk about, man. So we just gonna be chopping it up.
Go to g5jeftv.com. Make your predictions. This week is Pedraza versus Comey. I don't know if there's any more fights I have to add. I'm pretty sure Blood's gonna hit me at fights.
We can have a board meeting tomorrow. Yeah, let's have a board meeting tomorrow on that and see if there's any other fights worth putting on.
I got you. Already got you.
Okay. Fair enough, man. Vlog, give me your social media, good brother.
Y'all see it on the screen. Boxing First Vlog on YouTube. Obviously, y'all can hit the playback on the channel. Check me out on Instagram. Use the #1 for the word first. And check me out on Twitter, man. I got a couple tweets I'm gonna bang out this week. One just to get y'all thinking. Bigger fight. Bumgardner, Meyer, or Shields and Marshall. Bigger fight.
Shields Marshall. Yeah. But I'm putting bread up on baby girl though. I'm putting bread up.
Yeah, they got an underdog already. They got an underdog. 250. Well, y'all better jump on her while she in the underdog role. Anyway, we can talk numbers later in the week. Y'all appreciate y'all tapping in.
Yes, sure. Shane, give me your social media so we can get up out of here, bro.
I'm Shane the #1. I am
on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop up some of my highlights from the live that I done the other day.
Please do.
Man. It was a good experience.
Sports. Yeah, big shout out to Lori, man. Big shout out to that whole crew, man. And the last thought before we get up out of here, man. It feels good to just get acknowledged. Like I know we in the world of numbers and things like that, and numbers are cool, but when Vlog walks into a room, Shane walk in a room, I walk in a room, and you hear the name, like it means something. You know what I'm saying? Like it means something to people. Like it means intelligence, it means knowledge,
right?
And it's a certain level of respect that come with the names,
right?
You know what I mean? And that's something to be built. You know
anything that we do, or anything that we get invited to, or anything that we do, it's not because of numbers. Because we don't have a lot of numbers. There's several channels that have more numbers than us. It's purely and simply because of ability. Like
it's the name and the ability. It's just we get invited to fights and we ain't even put in the press credentials. We ain't put in the application. You know what I'm saying? Like so, it takes I think it takes more work to build a name than to build a number.
I couldn't tell you the last time outside of the one I done for Blunt. I can't tell you the last time I applied for a press credential for me or Jeff. I couldn't tell you the last time.
And that's what I'm saying, man. So what you seeing here is legendary shit. Now it's up to you whether you want to be a part of it, but this is legendary shit at the end of the day, man. But y'all can find me all over the place, man. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, G5Jeff TV. G5JeffTV.com, man. Hottest fantasy boxing prediction league on the planet. Definitely get down for this weekend. Might have a bonus fight depending on what vlog get us out of there. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna roll from there, man. You got something to say, vlog?
Yeah, I'm gonna dig in the crates. I'm gonna make sure, we keep it spicy for the fans. We want them to keep tapping in week to week. So, you know what I mean? And there's some 50-50 fights out there, some 60-40 fights, so we'll keep it interesting.
Absolutely. And Brennan said, all I'm saying is just respect my opinion that Fury will win. Fair enough, man. And on that note, man, on behalf of Boxing First Vlog, man, for Boxing First Vlog, man, VP Shannon, your boy G5 Jeff TV. We back tomorrow, same topics, chopping up different shit. See y'all tomorrow.